Hi, it's Diana Ruth, and I am here with you with my 7th of 30 videos. I'm trying to focus in on the stove. Now this is actually the stove of my youth. I grew up in the home I am living in right now. I came back here after I went through my divorce, or before it, and went through the divorce here. I'll just kind of scan this room, and maybe this is the reason I chose childhood memories to be my theme for these 30 videos, because I live in the home I grew up in. Now if I can get in close, see my beautiful mom and dad. Aren't they gorgeous? My dad, Richard Leroy Richhart, my mother, Myrna June Shirley Richhart. Isn't she an angel? Wow, this is just kind of fun. Lots of childhood memories here. I have some fish on the wall still from Mom's and Dad's decorations, and you know, there's so many things in here. Forgive me, I'm going to try to get into a place where I can settle down and hopefully hold this camera so that it's doable in the seeing department, okay? So my childhood memories. I've had a lot of childhood memories in this home. When I first moved here, I was 3 years old. I was put in school at 4 years old. Started kindergarten up here in Mount Pleasant, and that was pretty fun. I remember the day that we got here, I cut my foot on some glass that was out front because all the windows were shattered in the home. The grass was about 5 feet high, and probably the end of summer, you know. The house had been pretty ransacked. It's one of the oldest homes in town. This home that I live in right now is 160 years old. And it still has a lot of memories. My family lived in this home for almost 40 years. My dad and mother have passed away, and yet there's still a lot of memories here that I absolutely adore being able to remember. But it's also been hard to live in the home where I grew up because the memories are so strong. And of course there were both good and not so good memories. I remember one time my dad chased my brother Michael around the kitchen table because he was, I don't know what Michael did, but he was in big trouble, and Dad chased him around the kitchen table with a bullwhip. And when I saw him with the bullwhip in his hands, I was in the kitchen and I screamed until he put it down. And then, you know, it took me a few years to realize that there is no way Dad could have hurt Michael with that bullwhip, because the pain of a bullwhip's on the end of the whip, which is like 6 feet away, and he was chasing, you know, I guess he could have whacked him with the stick part of it, but yeah, I just remember being pretty hysterical about that. And I love my dad, don't get me wrong. It's kind of the era, and I'm sure Michael did something wrong, so he put the fear of Dad in him. Anyway, lots of memories. I'm still, you know, I wrote down a huge list of memories, and every day I think of a new one. So most of the ones that you're getting now are just new. I haven't even looked at my paper to reflect on all the ones I'd already written down. So again, my challenge to you is to share with me one of your childhood memories. I'm not quite sure how to get this out into the public and have, you know, mainstream YouTubers, or not YouTubers, Facebookers get to my information, but it would be fun to see if people can start commenting and getting involved. So anybody have any suggestions? And again, leave me your childhood memory. Love ya. Talk to you later.